Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. Although, Andrew, there wasn't much local football action last week because we had some nice rain.
Yeah, there wasn't any action at all, Shamiel.
Yeah.
It was storming.
I don't think anybody played last week, eh?
No.
Nobody played.
I think all the Safa game, all the Coke Cup was off,
Yeah.
all the LFAs were off. I mean, I told you I drove past William Herbert and saw a lot of rain, a lot of water on the fields yesterday still.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get some fixtures this weekend.
Yeah, so obviously, guys, there was no show last week because of the rain. There was nothing really to report. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go through the results of 2 weeks ago and then look at the fixtures, Andrew. And
I'm
then,
excited, Shamiel. It's Coke Cup this weekend.
Yeah, also talk maybe about the playoffs coming up. You'll be traveling tomorrow to
Yes.
Plet.
Thursday morning, for those, whenever they see the show, Thursday morning we leave for Plet,
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. Cape Town's Women's League. So we're going to start the Women's Regional League. So we've got some results there of the 6th, which I think is whenever that date was.
Yes.
So the Strandkasi Queens and Hotspurs. Strandkasi Queens winning 3-0 there. Good result for them. CPUT 4-0 against Atlantis Ladies Saints.
Wow.
Burnley getting a 2-1 win over Swallows. That's a good win for Burnley.
Good win for Burnley.
Yeah. Salt River Blackpool 11-0 against Manenberg. Wow, a lot of goals in that match played there. Reigate Ladies losing 1-0 to Real Brazilians, and that was always going to be a tough encounter for Reigate.
Yeah, and Real Brazilians just keep going, Shamiel.
Yeah, they keep going. Looking at fixtures taking place this weekend, we've got Reigate Ladies up against Green Lovers. Salt River Blackpool up against CPUT. That will be a good test for Salt River there. And then on Saturday, we've got UWC versus Atlantis Saints, Strandkasi against Burnley, Mighty City Ladies against Manenberg, and we also have games on Sunday. Real Brazilians up against Hotspurs, Regenstahl against Cape Town Swallows, CPUT against Reigate Ladies. And then looking at the logs, obviously there is a change in the logs since we've last spoken to you guys. So CPUT top of the log, 12 matches played with 34 points. Real Brazilians out in second, still in second spot, 11 matches played, came in hand there, Andrew, with 30 points. And Strandkasi Queens in third with 12 matches played and 27 points.
So even if Real Brazilians win, they're still 1 point behind.
It's still going to be 1 point behind, yeah. So they need.
It's getting exciting.
CPUT is the only side with no losses in that league so far.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done.
They need a loss for Real Brazilians to.
And we're 12 games in.
Yeah.
Running out of games. Yeah. Sasso League. Sure, guys, I'm going to tell you. Stream A. 2 weeks ago's results. Invincible Cravenby 0, Hout Bay 1. Good result for Hout Bay away. Spurs 2, Goal Hunters 1. Good result for Spurs. Goal Hunters were in the top 3.
Yeah.
Good result for Spurs. Ikamfa United 0, Heidelberg Female Football Academy 4. Good result there.
Okay, yeah.
Then the game I was at, Shamiel, the top of the stream game. UCT 1, Dangerous Heroes 0. I got to tell you, it was exciting. It was I enjoy watching women's football because I think it's end to end all the time.
Yeah.
Very good game. 2 very good teams, well set up. Interesting formation from Dangerous Heroes to start the game, I thought. Didn't expect 4-1-4-1. Okay. And then eventually they turned into a 4-5-1 in defense. So UCT didn't have a lot of space to play into the middle. Yeah. But UCT were finding space down the wings, Shamiel. And they took the lead in the first half. Good goal. 1-0 up at halftime. Second half, Dangerous Heroes came back into the game. Okay. And even though UCT had the clearer chances, in first half it should have been, I thought, about 3 or 4-0 up. Okay. Dangerous Heroes came back, but UCT held on. Good result for UCT.
Yeah, well done.
So let me give you the fixtures before I get to the log.
Is that Dangerous Heroes' first loss?
Yes. No, second loss. They've lost before. Yeah. Okay. This weekend, Friday night, Hout Bay United versus Goal Hunters. Spurs versus Burnley. Invincible Cravenby home to UCT. I think it's going to be tough for UCT away at Invincible Cravenby, especially a grass field. Yeah. And Heidelberg Female Football Academy against Dangerous Heroes. So let's look at the log, Shamiel, because this is where the interesting thing is now. UCT top. 9 games played, 8 wins, 1 draw, 25 points. Okay. Dangerous Heroes second place with 17 points. UCT have an 8-point gap, Shamiel.
That's quite
8-point gap with 7 games to go. Yeah. Goal Hunters in third with 15 points with a game in hand, so they could get to 18. So UCT effectively could have a 7-point lead. So UCT, in my opinion, controlling that stream.
Yeah, they're in charge there.
They're in charge. In my opinion, 6 more wins and they're done. Yeah. If we look at stream B, Shamiel, that is now where it's hotting up. Engine winners, Cape Town Roses in that stream. So here we go. Umbekwene Sundowns 4, Santos 2. Good result there. Yep. Stellenbosch 1, Badgers 1. Good result for Badgers away at Stellenbosch. 0-1, Badgers 0. That was the previous week, sorry. So those are only 2 games that were played, Shamiel. I think because of the weather. Fixtures. This is where it's getting exciting. RV United versus Badgers.
Okay.
That'll be a nice game.
Tough game.
Santos versus Cape Town Roses. Ooh, Cape Town Roses, we'll get to the log, doing very well. Umbequini Sundowns versus Stellenbosch. At least Stellenbosch don't have to travel far, Shamiel, just down the road.
Down the road, yeah.
And Sunday's fixtures, Magic Ladies versus Azuro. Let's look at the log, Shamiel. Top of the log after 8 games with 21 points, we have Cape Town Roses. Second with 19 points after 7 games. In other words, the game in hand, 2 points behind, is Magic Ladies.
Ooh.
Third is Stellenbosch with 14 points. So Magic Ladies, Cape Town Roses, I think the game between the two of them will decide who's going to be the stream winner.
Yeah.
In the other stream, as we said, UCT taking control.
Cool. Wow, that's exciting stuff there. That it?
That's it.
Right. We're going to jump to Northerns. We've got some results there from Northerns LFA. We've got Bellstar losing 2-1 to Kalksteenfontein. There we go. Kalksteenfontein tying up the defense there, Andrew. 2-0 win for Bishop Lavers against Ravensmeer. Blue Down Spurs winning Trinis 2-0.
Sure.
Riverside losing 3-2 to Belleville United. And Valhalla drawing 1-1 with Eastern Rovers.
Sure.
It's a good draw there.
Good draw there.
Looking at the log there, Valhalla still top of the log with 28 points. Bishop Lavers in second spot with 22 points with a game in hand though. Ravensmeer in third with 21 points. And then looking at the fixtures for this weekend. So we've got Blue Down Spurs versus Ravensmeer. Invincible versus Eastern Rovers. Riverside versus Kalksteenfontein. UWC versus Belleville. And Valhalla versus Trinitarians.
Sure, Shamiel. That's exciting stuff.
It's all in Valhalla's hands there, Andrew.
It looks like it, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
If we get to Mitchell's Plain, Shamiel, let's do Mitchell's Plain. We haven't done Mitchell's Plain for a while. Can you believe it, Shamiel? There were actually games in Mitchell's Plain in the Super League, but there wasn't games in the Champions League.
Oh, okay.
So there were no games there in Mitchell's Plain, Shamiel. So how the log looks, let's get to the log before we look at the fixtures then.
Yeah.
Because I think the exciting thing with Mitchell's Plain is it's getting... Round 1 is now officially completed, Shamiel.
Yeah, I know there was matches played.
Yes.
Was it
So
last week? 2 weeks
last
ago?
week.
Yeah?
2 weeks ago when we didn't have last
Before
week.
that, yeah.
FC Tafelsucht, league winners in the first round, 38 points.
Yeah. First round winners. You
First round winner. Second is Liverpool Partners with 33 and Westridge with 30.
Okay.
So that was where we stood at the end of the first round. So now let us get to the second round, Shamiel. And I think this is where things are hotting up in Mitchell's Plain because the logs, we are now sitting as follows, Shamiel. Top of the log after 4 games of the second round, Beacon Spurs with 10 points.
Okay.
Second, FC Tafelsucht with 9 points, all after 4 games.
Still early days though.
Still early days. Liverpool Portlands with 9 points.
Yeah.
So that's where we are there, Shamiel. I'm trying to get the fixtures. I'm trying to get the fixtures for this week.
Okay.
I'll get that to us now. Because this weekend, I think, Shamiel, it's going to be exciting. On Saturday, we have Bayhill United versus Milano. Beacon City versus Stanturf. Stanturf need to pick up points.
Yeah, they need to get out of it.
Top of the table as it stands. Beacon Spurs versus FC Tafelsucht.
Okay.
Nice game, Westridge A. Juventus versus Westridge. Tough one, Westridge A. Colville versus Lentegeur. That'll be a nice game.
Yeah.
Red Rovers versus Cedar Park. Red Rovers, we know, still haven't got any points yet. Rockefellers versus Liverpool Portlands. Also be a nice game.
Yeah.
Syringa Spurs, high-flying Syringa Spurs versus Bayview.
Yeah.
So that's only Saturday because Sunday's the Coke
Cup, yeah.
So that's Mitchell's Plain.
That's Mitchell's Plain. Yeah, we don't have an overall log for Mitchell's Plain?
Not yet. They don't have anything on the system yet, yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're going to jump from Mitchell's Plain to down the road there, South Peninsula at Rooikrans. Looking at the results, the Aerial Spurs losing 3-1 to Wanderers.
Oh, hang on. Is this South Peninsula?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm going to be ready to be surprised.
So Wanderers got a win there, 3-1.
Good.
Then King David winning Atletico United 5-1.
Yeah.
Azuri and Squale, remember, I think it was Azuri that was doing well there also in South Peninsula. 3-3 draw against Squale. 6 goals there. Lavender Hill winning Crusaders 5-0. And Oasis beating Rainbow Chiefs 5-1. Looking at the log first there for South Peninsula. So we've got Oasis top of the log there with 28 points. King David in second with 11 matches played, 28 points. So they got 1 game in hand. Azuri in third, 12 matches played with 27 points. So it's tight there, 28, 28, 27. And then Wanderers in fourth with 25 points and Lavender Hill in fifth with 24 points. So those guys climbing the ladder there, but not there yet. Then looking at fixtures for this weekend, we got Crusaders against Oasis, King David United versus Aerial Spurs, Rainbow Chiefs versus Cape Town Military, Squale versus Lavender Hill, Super Lucky Stars against Atletico United, Wanderers facing Azuri, Andrew. So that's going to be a tough match.
Wanderers versus Azuri.
Yep. So it's going to be 4 versus 3. And then Cape Town Military versus King David. Yeah, that's the fixtures for South Peninsula.
Sure. Cape Town Tigerberg, Shamiel. I can tell you, Cape Town Tigerberg had all their fixtures postponed last weekend. So let's look at the log. Let me remind you how the log stands at the moment. Top of the log, Hanover Park, 16 matches played, 37 points. Second, Vasco Da Gama, 16 games, 36 points, 1 point behind. Third, Table View after 15 games is 32 points. So Table View got a game in hand. They could end up being on 35.
Yeah.
And then Edgemead's on 17 points. So, Sharma, there are games midweek. There's only 3. I'm not going to get to them because by the time the show's aired, the games will be done.
They're happening tonight.
They're opening tonight, yeah. So if we look at this weekend's games, we got Belleville City versus Edgemead. That's Saturday. Vasco versus Wynberg is postponed because those fixtures are all Vasco have postponed all our fixtures. Hopefully a lot of the club will be coming down to support us this weekend. FN Rangers versus Norway Park's also postponed due to the field. Hanover Park versus Boerdenzig. Hanover Park need to obviously keep the momentum being top of the log. Fishhook Garden Village. Fishhook near the bottom of the log needs to stop picking up points. Garden Village getting dragged near the relegation zone. Waggersdal versus JMI. Saxon Rovers versus Greenpoint is postponed also with the fields. Sunningdale City versus Tableview. That's a derby. Hopefully the game will take place. There'll be a nice game. Edgemead Tableview will be the next week. So we'll get to that next week. But that's where we are at the moment with Cape Town Tigerberg. I can tell you I was at a game the previous week was Cup ties. So we had some Cup quarterfinals. I was at the Hanover Park versus Wynberg game. I said that was the game to watch. Hanover Park early 2-0 lead, Shamiel.
And then
Wynberg came back. 2 goals late in the second half to draw 2-2. Got to penalties. Hanover Park winning on penalties. So yeah, it's very exciting. Very, very exciting stuff. And obviously they were supposed to play each other in a league fixture, but now with the postponements last week,
it's not going to happen.
So Cape Town Tigerberg also hearting up.
Good. Okay, we're going to jump to Reigate. So firstly, there's no fixtures at Reigate this weekend because of the Coke Cup happening on Sunday. So looking at the results there of the last time, since the last time we spoke, Isendal losing 2-0 to Silver Spurs. Silver Spurs doing well in their LFA team this year. Heath Athletic winning Salt River Celtic 1-0. Jordan Kelly's beating Oriental Gunners 3-2. Only the Brave losing 2-1 to Southend. And Conessa Spurs and Bridgetown drawing 0-0. Looking at the log there, as we said, Spurs doing well in the LFA team, Andrew. Maybe they're preparing for the 3rd division.
Yeah, I think so.
33 points top of the log. Silver Spurs with 15 matches played. Isendal also 15 matches played, 31 points. And Southend, 14 matches played, 26 points. So that's your top 3 at Reigate.
Is that LFAs done?
Yeah, so it's just no, I got more LFAs.
I think we do the LFAs and I'll get to the Coke. I'm excited about
You got no other LFAs?
I've got no other LFAs, yeah.
All right, so I've got Cape District. So Cape District got some results there. You know, things are exciting there on and off the field.
No,
we're talking about on the field.
On the field, let's stay on the field, please.
So Grassy Park winning Montague Spurs 2-0. Greenwood and Ashford winning 2-1 at Solo Street.
Good result. Yeah, good result for Ashford.
For Ashford, yeah. Batswood losing 4-2 to RC Atletico. Apparently, RC Atletico's got some for some Vuma in the team now.
No. Before the transfer window closed.
Yeah.
Because Batswood the top.
No, they went top, but no, not Batswood.
Not Batswood.
No.
Okay.
Salt River beating Ocean View 4-2.
Good result.
Wesley beating Cavita 4-2. Wolves and Clearwood 2-all draw there.
Is it just 2s in that?
Yeah,
league?
2. Yeah, so 2 Bob League.
Yeah, the 2 Bob League. Yeah.
And then
Batswood for hope.
Yeah. That's the results of this weekend. Sure. And then looking at the logs, now we can check the logs, because remember, this is the log that was so tight.
Yeah.
And it's still that way, Andrew. So we got 9 matches played. Ashford now top of the log with 24 points, or they stay top of the log with 24 points. Salt River with 9 games played, also 20 points, and Wolves with 20 points. So I think Wolves got 2
I got Wolves
draws.
and Batswood confused,
Yeah. So Wolves had 2 draws of late, which is sort of
knocked them.
Yeah. So they 3rd, and then Grassy Park in 4th there with 18 points. And looking at the matches taking place this weekend, Ashford hosting Wolves. That's happening at the Bridge at Heathfield.
Always these nice games when I'm away.
So if you're in the Heathfield area, be sure to go to Station Road there in Heathfield, sit on the bridge and enjoy that match there, Ashford versus Wolves. That's at 3:30. Cavda will be hosting Montague Spurs at Sunflay.
Sure.
Grassy Park and Batswood will be at William Herbert. Greenwood and Wesley will be at Solo Street. RC and Ocean View at Windsor. RC should have a good team there at their home. And then Salt River and Clearwood, that's going to be a tough encounter there at Shelley Road at 3:30. So, yeah, match of the weekend for Cape District, I would say Ashwood versus Wolves.
Yeah, we just got to watch those fixtures at William Herbert because, I mean, I drove past, there were quite a lot of water on the field.
If the matches are going to
And there's more rain on Thursday coming through.
Yeah.
Speaking of rain, Coke Cup was obviously postponed because of the rain last weekend, so it's now moved to this weekend. I said we weren't going to go through all the fixtures, Shamiel. We'll pick out a few. So, Young Pirates versus Bale.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's the battle of the Santos or ex-Santos coaches. So that's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah.
And that's going to be at Heiderveld, Young Pirates home ground.
Okay.
So I expect lots of goals. Young Pirates have been banging in 12-13 in the league, so it should be a good game. Another game I want to highlight is the Mitchells Plain game, Shamiel.
Yeah.
But I'll get to that now. First of all, Salt River Blackpool versus Trinis. Now, those are clubs with a rich history. Eh?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a very exciting game to watch. Hanover Park playing Janorka.
Okay.
Be a nice game to watch. There's some ex-Hanover Park players in the Janorka team. So that'll be good. Saxon Rovers versus Heath Athletic.
Okay.
At Reigate. Heath Athletic and Reigate team should be a nice game. Syringa Spurs versus Hazendal. Now that's a game I've highlighted.
Yeah.
Hazendal do very well in the Coke, doing very well at Reigate.
Yeah.
Syringa Spurs, that team is, I've seen them play, very good youngsters in that team.
Yeah.
And that should be a very nice game. So if you want to get out to the Greens, that'll be the place to be on Sunday. Then we got Liverpool Portland's team we got to look at against Island Rovers.
That's from Northerns.
That's Northerns.
Yeah.
Then the nice game.
What?
They're almost like a regional third division game. JL Zwane versus Silver Spurs.
I thought you were going to say.
And that's going to be at Googs. JL Zwane home ground.
Okay.
NY 116 Shamiel. That'll be a nice game. So that'll be good. Stephanians against High Flying Beacon Spurs. That's going to be a nice game.
Okay.
Edgemead versus Jamestown. That'll be nice. Jamestown have reinforced their team this year in the LFA.
Okay.
Edgemead also obviously a very strong team. So that's good. Westridge versus UNI is another game that I highlighted there, Shamiel. No, UNI. We're from Makaza LFA.
Okay.
Don't know where we've been in Makaza LFA, but we're from there. FC Tafelsig playing Bafana United.
Yes.
So that'll be a nice game.
Yeah.
Stephanians, another team, another old club. I said playing Beacon Spurs, so that'll be nice.
Already,
Only the Brave versus Leeds.
Okay.
Athlone versus Reigate.
Leeds from?
Athlone.
Okay.
Athlone LFA. So that'll be a nice game. And then Manenberg City versus Bishop Lavers. Now, the reason why I like Bishop Lavers, they had a nice run in the Coke last year.
Yeah.
And they're a very nice team. So we got to watch those. So some of those games will be nice.
Call it there.
I think, So listen, there's ladies fixtures, there's under 18s, but those kinds of fixtures, hopefully, like I said, the fixtures will happen.
Yeah, we'll see what the prediction is for the rain.
Yeah, I had to put my glasses now to look more intelligent.
So no, you already spoke to Bull. So right before we go, is that all that you got?
That's all I got, buddy.
So we just want to give us a quick touch up on preparations for the playoffs. Obviously, it's 9 weeks. I know you've been nagging about that the whole time. It is quite a long time since your last game.
Yeah.
How's the camp? Are the players still motivated?
No. My guys are motivated. I think we're now getting, the closer we've got, I've seen the intensity increase again. Yeah, and I wouldn't say the competitiveness wasn't there. It was always there. In all the friendlies, the guys played very well. And I think they just wanting to play 90 minutes and put out a good effort. I think the draw's out, so I mean everybody knows we got 2 games on the Saturday at 12.
Let's talk about that quickly. How does that suit you? I suppose it is good for the spectator because now I can drive down, watch both guys and drive back.
Yeah, for one day.
Yeah.
No, listen, at the end of Saturday we'll know.
Yeah.
So we'll know if we've achieved our objective. We win both games, we win the ABC basically.
Yeah.
Listen, the guys are fit. I don't think there's an issue with fitness for both games. I think, we've done our preparation. We know what we need to do, and I think the boys will go out and execute. I think the first game is obviously, like everybody knows, it's the most important game. You get your 3 points, you move on to the second game.
Yeah.
Playing the home team at 5:30 is going to be nice because, it's tough, but it's going to be nice because you're going to have a nice crowd.
Yeah.
I think they'll get a lot of support being their home ground.
Yeah.
So I think that'll also be nice playing in front of a crowd. And the boys, let's just go out there and play the game, Shamiel. I think, we, in the league basically set us up for this, being competitive all the way to the end, and knowing we had to win games. And I think the guys are ready. I think the 9 weeks I've basically blanked that out because
that's done.
That's the cards we were dealt.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, we've prepared well. We leave, like I said, we're leaving Thursday morning. We got a whole schedule of what we need to do. We'll have a light session somewhere on Friday, and then Saturday happens, But I mean, people can watch. I mean,
it's going to be live.
It's going to be live streamed. It's all on one field, so that's the other thing about the playoffs. The first time, it's all the games on one field, and it's going to be live streamed by South Western Cape. And the link will be there somewhere.
Yeah, and then when
Facebook.
when we do get that, we'll actually share it on our Facebook page as well and all our socials and so on. So I suppose, yeah, from our side, we obviously wish you luck.
Thank you.
I know it's going to be tough, but we know you got the capability of doing it. Well, not you.
Yeah, no, the team.
When I say you, I mean Vasco.
Yeah, no,
I mean
the team and technical team.
the technical team and all the guys. We wish everybody at Vasco good luck. And yeah, for those supporters driving up, please drive safe, be careful, make sure you behave and come back in one piece. And to the players, guys, we got your back. Hoping that you guys do it, pull it off, and we definitely want to see you in the ABC next year. A lot of pressure, but you know, if you couldn't do it, you wouldn't have been there. So we
100%.
pretty sure that you guys can do it. So before we go, so we want to say big up thanks to Pequeno, our apparel sponsor, and also Jason Roofing for helping us put out the content. And yeah, from our side, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, cheers.